Hello challengers, this is the Poke League. Today we're going to be doing another free-for-all for you guys. This free-for-all we decided on doing two gym leaders that we both feel are
experts in their given type, that being the rock type with Brock and Rorak.
Now, for this particular battle we're using their Pokemon World Tournament lineups. So in case you don't know what they have in their Pokemon World Tournament lineups, let me give you a quick rundown. So Rorak has Rampardos, Probopass, Archeops, Crustle, Golem, and Rhineclanth. While Brock has Onix, Golem, Kabutops, Tyranitar, Aerodactyl, and Rampardos.
Rhyperior.
And Rhyperior. It is real early in the morning.
We are recording this at I don't even know what time. That clock is way off and we don't have a clock in the studio here. All I know is I just woke up. I barely got any sleep for writing this script and I woke up at 1. It's around 1 o'clock in the morning.
So needless to say, we are still tired.
So if we do mix up any items or Pokemon, please forgive us.
So the first battle we decided on would more than likely be Onix versus Rampardos. Now this is probably one of the hardest battles that we've decided on for this particular series to this date.
I thought the last one, the last battle, final battle we had was bad, but this one was even worse. Because if you look at them,
they're identical.
They both know... they both know Earthquake, they both know Stone Edge, they both have counters for everything. Evil Light is pretty good. Rampardos has Focus Sash, so they're both covered.
Yeah, it is a fairly close battle. But in the end, we decided that Onix would be able to knock out Rampardos.
But it would be seriously hurting.
Yeah, it would definitely be hurting. So, up next for
Rorak, we decided that he would probably send out Probopass.
Yeah, and Probopass could probably make fairly short work of Onix because of how damaged it probably has been through with the battle with Rampardos, because Rampardos more than likely would have done a lot of damage to it because them are two Mega Titans facing off against each other.
And not to mention that that Probopass has the Air Balloon, which if you don't know, the Air Balloon negates all ground type moves, but once you get hit once by a non-ground type move, you lose that item. Which means that Probopass would probably not have the Air Balloon, but would probably be able to get off an Earth Power on Onix.
Yeah, so with that, Onix is now gone, and Rampardos is gone. Probopass is out, and Brock's getting ready to send out his second Pokemon, which me and my brother feel would be Kabutops.
Now, Kabutops is a solid choice. It's part water, part rock. It has Focus Sash, and it has moves like Waterfall and Swords Dance. Pretty good. But in the end, we decided Probopass would once again take out Kabutops because it is part water.
Yeah, and this is the thing. Probopass has Discharge.
So if Brock didn't know that Rorak had Discharge, then it would be a real big shocker. If he used, Earth Power again, then moved into Discharge, Earth Power would probably get rid of the Focus Sash, then Discharge would take it out completely.
And no pun intended with the shocker comment.
Oh yeah, no pun intended. I'm known for my puns, but that one is way too early in the morning for puns. No.
So, with Kabutops out of the way, and Probopass still out at fairly good health, we said probably about 3/4 of the way with health.
Yeah.
So, up next, we decided on
Rampardos. Rhyperior.
Rampardos.
They both start with an R and it's confusing me.
Okay, so Rhyperior. So Rhyperior has the ability Lightning Rod or Solid Rock. It can have either one of them.
We decided Lightning Rod for this one just in case, Discharge would boost the attack. Don't know why Rorak would use Discharge, but
Because it's a rock type. I mean, anybody that's been playing Pokemon for any kind of time would be able to tell you that Thunder is not effective against rock types.
but Lightning Rod is probably the main ability that is known for the Rhyhorn line.
So, for this particular battle, we're saying that Rhyperior would be able to knock out Probopass relatively quickly with
because Probopass's air balloon is more than likely gone, which means
Yeah.
Earthquake would now hit.
definitely. It would definitely be able to hit, and
Would probably knock it out with it
with
being
Probopass being a rock type,
rock steel, no less.
it's definitely affected by ground type moves, so Rhyperior would be a fairly good Earthquake would be a fairly good thing to knock it out.
Now at this point, we were wondering, okay, who would Rorak send out next? He has two Pokemon, Crustle or Rainclamp. In the end, we
chose Rainclamp.
yeah.
So Rainclamp, because of it being a water type, it has a waterfall, obviously.
And it has Yawn and Rock Polish.
So if Rorak was able to do this, if he was able to get off a Yawn and stall out enough for 2 turns to make Rhyperior fall asleep, he could then increase his speed with Rock Polish during turns that Rhyperior is out, and then have his speed maxed by the time Rhyperior wakes up. Hopefully wakes up, and then use a waterfall and take out Rhyperior relatively quickly and have a super speedy Rainclamp at that.
Yes.
So that's how we're saying that this battle probably played out.
So now it's pretty even again.
It's pretty even. They're both down to their final Pokemon. And so Rorak still has out Rainclamp, and we decided that
The next one would probably be Tyranitar. Tyranitar has Thunder Punch, which would be super effective against Rainclamp. And Rainclamp, even though it would take out Rhyperior rather quickly, Rhyperior is a little bit faster than Rainclamp. Usually.
Tyranitar.
Tyranitar is usually faster than Rainclamp. And coming from the battle with Rhyperior, Rainclamp would probably have a little bit of damage. So Thunder Punch would easily take it out.
So with that, Rainclamp's out of the way, Tyranitar's out on the field, and Rorak is sending out his next Pokemon, which is more than likely going to be Crustle. Crustle being rock
And
bug type, it has the move Solar Beam.
And
we're
the
saying
ability Sturdy.
And we're saying it more than likely would have its ability Sturdy. So Solar Beam, we're saying
would easily take out Tyranitar.
With the ability Sturdy, it almost guarantees that Crustle would have
At least getting off one Solar
get off one Solar Beam, if not multiple, depending on how it is. So Tyranitar is definitely probably going to be out at this point.
And now all that Brock has left is Golem and Aerodactyl. All Rorak has left is Archeops and Crustle. Crustle being seriously hurt. So next up, we probably decided Aerodactyl because of Fire Fang. And Choice Scarf would make it more than likely go first. If you don't know, any of the choice items, choice specs, choice band, choice scarf, raise up the speed, attack, and special attack by 50%, but it locks you into one move. That move for Aerodactyl being Fire Fang.
So with that, Fire Fang would take out Crustle, and then Brock's locked into Fire Fang. And since we're going based on World Tournament rules, you cannot switch out your Pokemon, which therefore means Brock is officially locked in with Fire Fang until Aerodactyl is out of them, and then he continues to struggle.
Now, if you don't know, what my brother is talking about is once you deplete your PP completely with a certain move, in this case Fire Fang, you can't choose another move. You're then locked in with Struggle. So if you're going to use one of these items, choose it carefully. But you can switch out and get the use of the and you get to choose another move, but no switching
World
out.
Tournament rules, you can't switch out.
So now it's Archeops versus Aerodactyl that has Fire Fang.
So, in this particular instance, we're saying
Archeops would win because of Stone Edge Life Orb.
exactly. And with that, we're coming to our final battles here. We got Archeops versus Golem. No.
Yes.
Yeah. Archeops versus Golem.
Now, this is a weird battle. But in the end, I would probably have to say Rorak would probably win with Archeops because of Focus Blast. If it hit, there's two ways this battle could go out. The first battle being Focus Blast hit, Golem is taken out.
However, since Archeops has the Defeatist ability,
and if I remember correctly, Defeatist, if you get hit in battle, it's either if your health is at 50% or you get hit, your stats are cut in half. But I don't know if that damage consists with Life Orb or not.
so with that into consideration, I'm saying, I thought, when I was looking at this particular matchup, I thought that Golem would definitely have the win, and it would be Golem versus Golem in the final battle.
Yeah, so the first one is Archeops uses Focus Blast hits and knocks out Golem, Rorak's the winner. The second one is Archeops uses Focus Blast missed, because, 70% accuracy has a pretty good chance of missing. And then Golem uses Stone Edge, knocks out Archeops, now it's Golem versus Golem.
So with Golem versus Golem, there's two ways that this battle could go. And one of them is a very gutsy way, and the other one is a very
Smart way.
Golem has Choice Band. So, just like with Choice Scarf, raises the attack but locks you into one move. So Rorak has to choose very carefully here. He could either be smart and choose
Sucker Punch
and do a little bit of and do some damage to him and continue to use Sucker Punch, or he could use Explosion, kill himself instantly, and try to push for a double KO by knocking out Brock's Golem.
So the way we're thinking is either he uses Earthquake or Sucker Punch and knocks out Golem, and knocks out Brock's Golem, or he uses Explosion and it's a double KO.
So, if I had to take a guess at this point, because of facing Rorak before, in Diamond and Pearl, and
I've actually faced him in the World Tournament, as most people who played Black 2, White 2 probably have, will attest to this. He's not really big for using strategy.
yeah. So if it came down to this, I'm saying that he would most likely try to use Explosion and try to knock out Brock.
I would have to agree. So those are the two options. Either Rorak wins with Archeops, or it's a double KO. Choose whichever one you want, because honestly, I could see this battle going either one of those ways.
Yeah, this was a very close battle. When we were talking about different battle scenarios for this particular episode, we were discussing who would we want to see fight against each other, and when these two came up, I'm like, that's got to happen. This needs to happen at some point in time, somewhere. Pokemon Generations, something. This battle needs to happen.
Yeah, rather it be Pokemon Generations, a fan animated short, or even just somebody copying all the moves and items to friends and posting the video online. I want to see this battle go down.
This battle would be, I think a lot of people could agree with me here that if these two rock type trainers faced off against each other with these particular teams, it would be a fairly close battle. If you guys were put in this position, who would you guys have chose to win?
Yeah,
Brock or Rorak?
Honestly, that's how we decided it would go down, but we both know
if any one of the things that we said here today would have changed, and it very well could. It's a game. It's not. Nothing's ever set completely in stone.
You know, moves can miss, and you know sometimes information can be translated wrong from website to website.
So, with that all into consideration, who would you guys like to see win this particular battle? We're saying it's a double knockout. For the cases of this video, it's a double KO. But, again...
Also, the Rorak wins with Focus Blast.
Yeah.
Or if there's another scenario that we didn't think of, please tell us nicely in the comments. I say nicely because I've seen some other videos where somebody got one bit of information wrong and people have, you know, kind of roasted them. Don't roast us. We're only human and we do make mistakes, especially since it's like 2 o'clock in the morning.
So, with that said, let us know who you guys would want to see in the next episode of this Pokemon Free For All. Remember, we're only doing video game versions of the characters here, so no anime appearances.
No manga appearances. The reason for that, if you didn't watch the first episode, is so that we can keep it fair. Because trying to translate moves from the anime to moves in the games is kind of difficult since the anime works way differently. Same thing with the manga. It just works way too differently to be translated properly.
Yep. So, that's all for this episode, guys. Let us know what you thought down in the comments below. Again, let us know who you would like to see in the next episode.
Let us know who you think would win this battle.
And follow us on our social medias. We have Twitter, Facebook, and Pokeamino. We're the Poke League on there, so go look us up. Links are in the description. And that's it. Until next time, you just challenge the Poke League. Bye, guys.